Thank you for joining me. I think we've probably all heard the phrase, knowledge is power. Well, what does that mean to you? And in this time of the Dow being down and the housing market's down and unemployment is up, we have a new president coming in. What does that mean? How does that affect our lives? Knowledge is power. Well, I'll tell you, there's one real easy way within your company, within your office, to gain knowledge and to turn that knowledge into power, a wonderful power source for your company that not only keeps your company solid and ready for everything today, but it also keeps it ready for everything tomorrow. So how are we going to gain knowledge? We've got all kinds of ways that are available to us. They don't necessarily have to cost a lot of money. Some of them don't cost any money at all. How about the knowledge that you can gain within your own office? What about the knowledge that you gain from talking with your coworkers about your office, about your company, about their role in your company, sharing what you do in your role? And there's all sorts of opportunities to do this sharing. Perhaps the traditional way that your office works, when someone goes to lunch, another person in that department covers for them or covers the phones for them. Well, instead of having someone in the same department covering, why don't we get somebody from a different department to cover? Everybody could write up a little index card of the main points of what their job entails, the main things that a client, a customer, a vendor wants to know, needs from that person when they call in or when they approach a desk or a service area. And by reading those index cards and by role playing, basically, that person's job for that 1 hour while they're at lunch, you gain a better knowledge of what another part of your company does. And if all the parts know what they do and they all work together, how much better can that be? And how much better is that for the client? We've all had to call somebody. We had to call a plumber, we had to call somebody to take care of our air conditioning, we had to get tires changed on our automobile, a variety of things. Isn't it a much more positive experience when, regardless of who answers the phone, whether it's actually a technician or a mechanic or a customer service person, whoever answers the phone, whoever says, "How may I help you?" has the answers. And when they don't have the answers, they know exactly who to send you to right away. They don't spend a lot of time trying to give you information that is or is not accurate. They don't spend a lot of time searching through lists, directories of who should I contact, who should I send you to, who do I need to call. They know. And the way to know is to simply know what all the departments do. In a lot of companies, there are a lot of departments. There are a lot of areas. There are different people that do different things. And in a lot of situations, you may think, my gosh, how could I possibly ever understand what they do? Information technology, for instance. Let's say you're a marketing person and your information in the area of information technology is pretty much confined to remote control, how to operate that, and how to use your computer and pull up Word and do a document and do some email. Oh my gosh, you want me to work in information technology for an hour? Yes, I do. And you'll be surprised how much you'll pick up and what a better view you will have of what that department does, how they work with your department to help you do your job better, how they serve your client so that your client has an easier time of it. Try that. Approach your manager, your supervisor, your human resources person. Ask them if that's a possibility. Ask them if there's any problem with that. You know, the other thing that you can do to gain knowledge is exactly what I mentioned before. Talk to people. The next time you're in the break room, maybe there's someone in there that you don't know real well. You say hi, you know that they had a baby 6 months ago, but beyond that, you really don't know anything about them. Ask them what their job is. Ask them what their responsibilities are. Ask them what they like about their job. Ask them how it could be improved. These are all ways to increase your knowledge. And when you increase your knowledge, you increase your power. And increasing your power in your company, in your industry, increases the power, the visibility, and the marketability of your company. I hope you'll join me on my website, www.dalelittle.com, and let's explore some other ways that you, your co-workers, your business associates, all those in your organization can continue to grow your company in a strong and physically stable manner. Thanks for joining.